Now, top officials from Japan and South Korea will meet this week to discuss the issue of forced labor during World War II. The emotional issue has led to a trade row between the neighbours in recent weeks.
Today, over 1,000 people rallied outside the Japanese embassy in Seoul, demanding Japan apologise for its treatment of comfort women. Those were the women forced to work in Japan's wartime brothels.
Now, South Korea commemorates them every year on August 14th, a day before it marks the liberation from Japanese rule. And ahead of these crucial anniversaries, Japan issued a travel advisory to its citizens visiting South Korea, advising them to be cautious about safety and avoid Japan-related protests and gatherings. Lee Myung-suk has more from today's rally.
Liberation Day, August 15th, is really an emotional day here in South Korea, since I think a lot of the South Koreans do sort of get emotional, especially among the elderly South Koreans who've been through this Japanese occupation of Korea. But I think this year more so because of that trace back with Japan, we've had lots of people saying that we should be boycotting Japanese goods. At least here, what you see over here is when they say no Abe, a lot of the South Koreans here have realized that they shouldn't be against the Japanese people, but they should be against the Japanese government. And that is the message that I've been hearing from a lot of the Koreans who's taking part in this rally, and also across the country too. And so I think we are expecting more rallies tomorrow. It's not going to be violent protest rallies, but I think the South Koreans here do want to get their message across. Early tomorrow morning, we will have the South Korean President Moon Jae-in giving an official speech, and usually he does talk about the Japanese occupation here in Korea, but he also touches on North Korea, so I'm sure we'll be hearing about that. But throughout the whole afternoon, these people and many other here in South Koreans have said that they will be gathering in central Seoul to get their message across, especially with that issue of the forced laborers here in South Korea now. And so the people here, they've been, chanting and talking about how they have to bring up this issue of the conscripted forced laborers here in South Korea, and not just comfort women, although this is the regular, the Wednesday rally